The man raised his sniper rifle, aiming at the president about to take the stage. Just as he was about to pull the trigger, a gunshot suddenly rang out. The First Lady collapsed to the ground. The unexpected turn of events threw the scene into chaos. Nick looked perplexed. When he raised his gun to aim again, he noticed a female doctor holding a camera looking in his direction. Simultaneously, the photographer called for security. Realizing something was amiss, he urgently called headquarters, but his boss told him to find his own way out. He had no choice but to drop his weapon and run downstairs. The female doctor, however, swapped out the videotape. Sure enough, someone immediately confiscated her equipment. Meanwhile, Nick followed the escape route to the safe house, but as soon as he entered, the phone started ringing incessantly. To his surprise, it wasn't his boss on the line. Learning Nick hadn't yet made contact with anyone, the caller claimed they'd drive over to pick him up in a minute, using 2 honks as the signal. After hanging up, Nick glanced down and spotted a sniper rifle. Just then, the horn sounded below. Peering through the window, he saw a flash of light from the opposite high-rise. The next second, he was caught in a hail of bullets. Grabbing the sniper rifle, he scrambled toward a corner. What he never expected was that the police seemed to know his hiding spot already, rushing toward the stairwell. Hearing footsteps on the stairs, Nick slammed the rifle butt against the floor, hammering it 39 times until he finally punched a large hole. Just as the cops were about to burst through, he leaped directly through the hole to the floor below. By the time the cops fired follow-up shots, Nick had already escaped. But as soon as he reached the balcony, he saw the area below was already surrounded by police. With no other choice, he charged recklessly into a kitchen to hide temporarily. The officers quickly tracked him down, tossing 2 smoke grenades inside. As thick smoke filled the air, breathing became difficult. Nick covered his nose and mouth, then rushed out as a small squad entered to search. Seizing an opening, he leaped down from above and subdued the soldier. When the second squad entered, Nick opened fire wildly, driving them back. Due to the poor vantage point, the officers could only wait for the 3rd wave of reinforcements. Immediately after, 2 high-explosive grenades were tossed inside, followed by a thorough search. Spotting an injured colleague, one officer voluntarily picked him up and carried him away. Unbeknownst to them, the officer was carrying Nick. He removed his mask and escaped. By the time the officers realized something was amiss, Nick had vanished without a trace. Unbeknownst to him, a sniper upstairs had locked onto his position. Just as the sniper prepared to pull the trigger, a pillar blocked the target. By the time the sniper realigned his sights, Nick was long gone.